Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you an update on this 40B setup. So it's definitely been a while since I last picked up the camera. I know I say this a lot. It's just because I have been dealing with trying to heal my wolf. And as of a couple of days ago, the wolf passed. The wolf has been dealing with hole in the head disease and starvation issues, and it had a lot of ups and downs, and it's probably been through the worst in the past couple of months. If you're not a long time follower of the channel or a long time viewer of the channel, the wolf was probably sick for about a year and a half. It was dealing with hole in the head. I tried using a whole bunch of medications to heal it, but it just didn't pull through. And it was one of my favorite fish at the time, so recording was pretty hard, and I just didn't really have the motivation to post updates on it or updates on my fisher because I was just so focused on watching my wolf and trying to bring it back to life. So yeah, for the ones that's been wondering where I've been, if I'm still keeping fish, I still am keeping fish. I still have all my guys except for the wolf, but now I have more time to focus on all my other fish. Anyways, enough chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and get to the 40 gallons. The Gulper catfish is now up top where the wolf used to be. I went ahead and also moved its cave right here. And then the tanks below is just where the shrimp are. And the two corridors that don't seem to bother my shrimp too much. I've been 3D printing more stuff. Like this is the shrimp hideout tube. I'm trying to print more because the baby shrimp actually love hanging out on it. The way the 3D printer prints is it's like textured, so I think maybe detritus and bacteria and all that good stuff gets stuck inside, and the shrimp just love picking stuff off of it. Just like how wood is in nature, how they're super porous. The 3D printed objects are kind of like that too. But yeah, I'll post more updates on this tank later on down the road, but today's focus is this guy right here. So in this tank is my Gulper catfish, and then see it back there is my dwarf chain loach that I bought for my wolf back in the day. I bought it to take care of the snails, which he's kind of doing a good job at. So yeah, here's the Gulper, looking pretty chunky. He's pretty chunky because I fed him anchovies, and that's the latest video I posted, or the most recent video I posted. He's actually getting chunkier, like almost to the state where he was back then, when a couple of my viewers and subscribers told me that, hey, it has to be on a diet. But I can kind of see that it's getting back to that shape again, so we might need to fix that. So on the most recent video, there was a comment about adding a power head to my aquarium to kind of give it a treadmill type of option when it comes to activity. And that's what we're going to go ahead and do today. I went ahead and just ordered one. It's a smallish power head. I think it's like 500 gallons per hour or 600 gallons per hour. I don't know. But it's a small magnetic one. And we're going to put that in maybe the left side of the aquarium and just have that on to see how the fish reacts. I know the Gulper is nocturnal-ish, so it'll probably come out at night, so I won't see any activity in the daytime. But hopefully I can come out randomly at night, and if I see it pacing in front of the power head, that's good. If not, and it doesn't like it and it hates it, then I can always use it for my Pyra, because I know my Pyra needs flow. I just haven't had the time to add that to that tank yet. So yeah, we're gonna try the Gulper first. Shout out to the person that mentioned that in the comments. I didn't even think about it at first, but now that I'm reviewing the footage of my recent video, yeah, it's getting a little chunky and I have to do something about it. Alright, so the water pump came in. What's nice about this one is it's attached via magnet, so I don't have to worry about it popping off. It's one of those jet stream ones, so I'm probably not going to keep shrimp in the tank. This thing will annihilate them, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wash it off, and then we'll go ahead and get this in the tank. There you go. That's a lot better, but it is pretty strong. Good thing is he's hiding here, so it's not too bad. But yeah, hopefully the Java friend doesn't get caught up in this. Maybe I can move it though. Let me just try and move it out the way. Like that. Something like that. I guess one problem would be things getting stuck on it or messing up the blade. But I guess only time can tell. But with the Java friend pushed all the way to the back, it doesn't really seem like too big of a problem. Like I said, it's still kind of early, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights, and we'll come back later to see if he's playing out in the open. Alright, so it's been about, I don't know how long, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and catfish still hasn't come out yet, so I'm going to give it a little bit more time. But this is a live camera of the fish room. You can see the water's moving. And yeah, I haven't seen it come out yet, so we'll keep checking. It's been a couple of days. It's the morning now, and you can see the power head's still running. That's as much flow that's coming out of it. And the Gulper actually moved the pipe like this. I'm not too sure if it was on purpose, but with the pipe being like this, the water flow doesn't hit him at all actually. And he's kind of now facing the back, so yeah, I don't think the Gulper catfish likes this current thing at all. I tried watching it all night and it didn't come out at all, and I tried feeding it too with the power head and it also didn't come out, so I think this might be a no-go for the Gulper catfish. But it didn't go to waste. I've been needing to add a power head to my Pyara's tank anyway, so later on today when the lights turn on, I'll go ahead and transfer this over to my bigger tank, which is over here, and then we'll watch the Pyara enjoy this way more than this guy ever will. Look at him. Literally moved the tunnel to the right. So funny. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours actually. Went ahead and removed the pump. Java Fern is chilling now. This guy, so have to, oh look, see, he turned back around now, so he's not facing the other direction. I'm gonna actually just move his cave back now that the pump's not there. There he is, chilling now. Pump's gone, and pump's actually over here now. See it? Went ahead and connected it to the bigger tank, and I believe the Pyara will benefit from it way more. I saw the Hugettas go towards it earlier, but for the most part, it's the Pyara that's enjoying it the most. I'm actually going to turn on the tanks right now so you can see. Bam. So in the meantime, power head for this tank is probably a no-go, and if I want to improve its chunkiness and all that, I'll probably have to improve its diet and kind of switch things up, because it is getting pretty chunky. Another idea was to just remove these two caves, but every time I remove these caves, it'll like try its best to squeeze behind stuff, and I don't want him to squeeze behind this. If he tried to force himself in here, he'd probably hurt himself. So that will probably cause way more stress than I want. Then also, him squeezing in here is probably bad because he might even get stuck, and that's not a good idea. Oh look at that shrimp. Also a shrimp right here too. I need to add more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just wanted to spend some time to give you guys updates on the fish room. I'm still here. I'm still keeping fish. And yeah, stay tuned for updates on all of my guys. The next one is going to be on this tank right here, which is surprisingly one of my most interesting setups right now because this tank has definitely evolved. Alright man, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace guys.